We start at 113 pounds, and it's Dan Key of Lakeland with the takedown of Mojahid Hamda to get the early 2-0 lead. Now it's late in the third period, and it's Mojahid Hamda trailing by 1, 3-2, and Hamda gets the takedown and the 2 points to go on to get the decision over Dan Key 4-3 and take first place and become the Region 1 champ at 113 pounds. We move ahead into sudden death overtime, and it's Jefferson's Brian Damon getting the escape and the decision over Dom Gallo 4-3 to become the Region 1 champ at 120 pounds. 126 pounds now, and it's DePaul's Matt Noble against Tyler Hrykak of Wayne Valley, and it's Hrykak getting the escape and the early 1-0 lead. After DePaul's Matt Noble gets an escape to tie it at 1, we head into overtime, and it's Matt Noble scoring the takedown and the victory to become the Region 1 champ at 126 pounds. 132 pounds now, and it's Michael Darren of High Point getting the pin of Max Nauta from Warren Hills at 136 to be crowned the Region 1 champ for 132 pounds.
I went out and I got a pin in the finals. I was really excited about that, and I got OW.
138 pounds now, and it's Brandon Kai of DePaul getting the takedown of Eric Friedman of Mendham. And Kai will go on to decision Friedman 4-1 and become the Region 1 champ at 138 pounds. 145 pounds now, where it's Dave McFadden of DePaul against High Point's Jason Gascione. And after Gascione gets the reversal to tie it at 2, Dave McFadden gets the escape and the 3-2 lead and the decision to be crowned the Region 1 champ at 145 pounds. We now go to 152 pounds, and it's Kittatinny's Nick Romines against Ronnie Sparrow of Mount Olive, and Romines would get the takedown here to take a 3-0 lead, and he would go on to decision Ronnie Sparrow of Mount Olive 4-3 and become the Region 1 champ at 152 pounds.
Wasn't happy with how I performed in the districts, and I kind of used that to just help train myself and work harder towards, the goal of just making it out of regions, and also, getting the region title. So it was just, putting extra time in where I needed to put the time in.
We go to 160 pounds now, where it's Dean Drugak of Morris Knolls against Dan Kilroy of Wayne Hills, and it's Drugak getting the takedown and the decision over Kilroy 9-2 to become the Region 1 champ at 160 pounds.
Just working on the little things. There's not much to improve the last couple weeks of the season, so just trying to do little stuff at practice, working out at Kennedy's, Pinnacle, with Mr. Kennedy, just getting a good night's sleep, just preparing myself mentally, getting ready for today.
170 pounds now, and it's Dylan Artiglair of Roxbury against Phillipsburg's Jake Kokas, and Artiglair gets the takedown here as he go on to get the decision 5-3 and become the Region 1 champ at 170 pounds. 182 pounds now we go, and it's Sam Button of Mendham taking down DePaul's Nick DePalma en route to getting the 5-2 decision and become the Region 1 champ.
Winning this tournament has really made me happy, and it's always been one of my goals. Obviously, I'm definitely just trying to get to AC and trying to make some noise there, place, but winning this tournament is really a relief, and just makes me want to work harder for next weekend.
We go to 195 pounds now, where it's High Point's Kyle Stoll against Wayne Valley's Anthony Landberg, and Stoll would pin Landberg here at 309 and become the Region 1 champ at 195 pounds.
It was a good feeling. I know I wasn't, predicted to win this match coming in, and Darren had won right before me, and I just wanted to make sure I did as well as him. We always have a little bit of a competition, so we use that, in tournaments like this. So it was just good to, repeat as a region champ, get that bye for states, and just keep winning.
220 pounds is Jesse Witt of West Morris getting the takedown against Justin Walker of Wayne Valley, as Witt would go on to get the 3-1 decision and become the Region 1 champ at 220 pounds.
It's awesome. I feel like all of our kids are putting in a lot of work, so I feel like I could be the start of our teammates in the future, working up to try to get more championships and stuff like that.
285 pounds now, and it's Andrew Pacheco of Warren Hills taking down Pope John's Noah Merritt and getting the 5-2 decision along with the Region 1 title at 285 pounds. All right, folks, we finish up here at 106 pounds, and it's Brandon Petzel of Peaburg getting the takedown against Troy Stanek of Roxbury to take a 2-0 lead, and Petzel will go on to get the major decision 16-4 and become the Region 1 champ at 106 pounds.